Macro photography is one of those niches where you can easily spend a small fortune just to get the lighting right. If you have ever tried to shoot a tiny insect or a piece of jewelry, you know that shadows are the enemy. That is where this ring flash comes in. It is essentially a budget-friendly alternative to the high-end Canon gear, and honestly, it does a surprisingly good job of holding its own. When you first pick it up, it feels lightweight, which is a relief because nobody wants a heavy rig hanging off the front of their lens when they are trying to stay steady for a close-up shot. What makes this thing actually useful is the dual-tube design. You are not just stuck with a flat, boring light. You can adjust the ratio between the two sides, or even turn one off entirely. This is the secret sauce for getting that sculptural, three-dimensional look on a subject. It turns a flat, clinical image into something with real depth and texture. The TTL support is snappy enough that you don't feel like you are fighting the camera. And for those who prefer total control, the manual settings are right there in the menu. Now let's talk about the power. It recycles in about 3 seconds at full blast. If you are using decent batteries, it feels even faster than that. It is not going to keep up with a high-speed sports burst, but for macro work, you are rarely firing that quickly anyway. The inclusion of the magnetic color filters is a nice touch, too. They just snap on, which is way better than fumbling with clips or screws when you are out in the field. You get white, red, green, and yellow, which opens up some creative doors if you are into experimental lighting. It is not all perfect, though. The build quality is definitely plastic-heavy, so you will want to be careful with it in the field. It doesn't feel like it would survive a hard drop onto concrete, so treat it with a bit of respect. Also, while the adapter rings cover the most common sizes, if you are using some obscure vintage glass, you might find yourself hunting for a step-up ring. But for the vast majority of people, the 52, 58, 67, and 72 mm options will cover your bases. The LCD screen on the back is large and clear, which is a huge plus when you are squinting at settings in low light. It even has an AF assist lamp, which is a lifesaver when your lens is hunting for focus on a tiny subject. It is one of those pieces of kit that just does exactly what it says on the box, without trying to be overly complicated. If you're looking to get into macro work, or just need a reliable, affordable way to light up small subjects without breaking the bank, this is a solid pick. It is not the most premium piece of gear you will ever own, but it gets the job done, and it does it well enough that you probably won't feel the need to upgrade anytime soon.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.